This is our hymn today. Let me project it. This is a new hymn, 5.2. It's a profound hymn. Let me start with mantra. Om Vang me manasi pratishthitam mano me vachi pratishthitam aviravirma edhi vedosyama ani sthaha shrutam me ma prahasihi anena dhitena horatran samdadhami ritam vadishyami satyam vadishyami tanmamavatu tadvaktaramavatu avatu mam avatu vaktaram avatu vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Kumaram mata yuvatih samubdham guha bibharti nadadati pitre anikamasya naminadjanasah puraf pashyanti nihitam aratao. The hymn of the liberation of the divine force. This is Sri Aurobindo's preamble to this hymn. Nature, in her ordinary, limited and material workings, holds the divine force concealed in her secret or subconscious being. Only when consciousness enlarges itself towards the One and Infinite, it is manifested, born for the conscient mind. It is born for the conscient mind. It's a puzzling statement. The clarities of the higher illumination cannot be kept so long as there is not this strength to guard them. This was my today's beginning. That aspiration is the strength guarding the inspirations. For hostile powers snatch them away and conceal them again in their secret cavern. Again conceal them. So again and again they are gobbling all what comes to us to save us, to liberate us. Divine will manifested in man itself liberates him from the cords which bind him as a victim in the world sacrifice. We attain to it by the teaching of Indra, the divine mind, and it protects the uninterrupted play of the light and destroys the powers of falsehood, whose imitations cannot hem in its growth and its outflaming. It brings the divine waters from the luminous heaven, the divine wealth liberated from the attacks of the enemy, and gives the final peace and perfection. So there is the whole technology, the whole process of calling. There is an aspiration which has to be flaming from the heart, kindled by those who are born in the body, and has to be vigilant, constant, uninterrupted, because it protects the grace which comes. The powers of grace are supple, subtle. They are not powerful they are not fighting against lower members of consciousness, against darkness. They are giving themselves to us. So these powers of darkness can snatch them and pull them out, down into the subconscious cave. Let us look into the text. It's a profound text. Let us take two shlokas or three of them from the beginning. These are trishtups, not shlokas. Kumaram mata yuvatih samubdham guhabi bharti nadadati pitre. The young mother bears the boy pressed down in her secret being and gives him naught to the father. Nadadati pitre. So it's like a pregnant mother holds within herself the prince and does not give him to his father. Though she keeps him so tight within her bosom, she does not diminish his growth, breath, power. Anikam asya, anikam breath his. Naminat janasa. Naminat, she is not diminishing anikam asya, his breath. Those who are born on earth, janasach, and that is my interpretation. But this force is not diminished. The peoples behold him established in front, in the upward workings of things. Janasach pashyanti, puraf pashyanti, see him in front, nihitam, established within, arato, in the, that's how Aurobindo translates, in the upward workings of things. Arati, he translates this as a movement forward or upward. Now, my interpretation will help because it's another language. So the young mother keeps him hidden in her body, the youth, the prince, and gives him naught to his father. Though she keeps him so tight within her bosom, she does not diminish his growth, breath. He's growing within her. He's Matarishva. Those who are born on earth, Janasa, can see him deep within, established as the leader of their difficult ascent. This is my interpretation. So the young mother, Aurobindo has a note here, the mother and father are always either nature and the soul, from the capital S, or the material being and the pure mental being. And number 14 isn't here. It's not here. Oh, here, in front, established in front, as a Purohit who leads and conducts the work of the sacrifice. So, my interpretation a little more, it is interesting to note here that the Mother Earth does not give Agni to his father heaven. She keeps him tight within herself, but does not diminish his strength, his growth. She will deliver him only when she herself will become great and vast, mature, Mahishi, widely developed. It will be in the next verse. And it is only those who are born here on earth, in the mother on earth, in the physical body, as it were, can see him established deep within themselves as the leader of their difficult evolutionary path upward towards the heaven, but without leaving the matter, without leaving the embodied state. In other words, growth of consciousness is to be undertaken in the material body. All the levels have to be present and active within the material frame. And that is the work of the sacrifice, the work of the Aryan, the work of all men have come here to accomplish. That is how they can see him advancing on the path. So we will take next one because it is complementary to the first. Kam etam tvam yuvate kumaram peshib bibharshi mahishi jajana purvirye garbach sharadova vardha apashyam jatam yad asutamata. Who is this boy whom thou bearest in thyself, when thou art compressed into form, but thy vastness gives him birth. For many seasons the child grew in the womb. I saw him born when the mother brought him forth. Who is this prince or young mother, whom you bear so close to yourself, pressing him into yourself, as if forming, molding him into your body? Who is he whom you deliver when you are wide and mature? Many seasons have passed before he could finally be delivered. I saw him being born from the mother. Those this Peshi Bibharshi, when she bears him within, she is shaping and molding the body for the divine consciousness growing from within. She is providing all the material, pressing it into this, molding it into this body. She delivers him when she has grown already great, Mahishi, the vast. She becomes great. When she grows great, then she delivers this conscious being. So, who is he who took so long to grow through many seasons within his mother earth and flamed up towards heaven? The Prince Kumara, the Lord to be. This actually can explain why the psychic being was not discovered, was not known in the Vedic times, in the Rig Veda. Yeah? And as Mother said, the Vedic rishis did not know about the psychic, but they discovered the flame in the heart. Why in the evolutionary journey the psychic comes later? Because when it is born, when we are aware of our unique divine presence in the heart, it is already a totally new time. Yeah? It wasn't there before. The divine was viewed as present in nature, but not as present in the heart, as in individual formation. So this Kumara, this prince, when he is born only when the Mahishi, when the nature which bears him becomes great. She developed many forms of consciousness. She widens her scope, yeah? And then he can be born. So she takes him for many seasons to grow. She presses him down, as it were, not delivering to heaven. She's hiding him. He is her secret growth. She becomes great because of him growing within. She grows wide. We don't see it here, but it is implied that she grows wide because he is growing, Matarishwa, within the mother. And the divine growing within the mother makes nature great. And then she can deliver him to his father. Yeah? Then he can go to heaven. It's amazing. Just look at this dialectics, yeah, of the Veda. Okay, if you have some thoughts, please share. This would be interesting for your project, Gitanjali, with what you delivered about the child and parenting. Progressive parenting. The Vedic evidence is here. What is real parenting? The mother has to grow with the child together. Beautiful. Yeah? Okay, I will stop here. We did a little bit today. These two are so inspiring for me. So beautiful and so direct and simple. And language is simple. Yeah, Anuradha. I'm calling you, pulling you out, but you kind of went deep inside. You don't want to come out from that place. It's good there.
I was saying that personally for me, the concept of, or rather the epithet of Agni as Jata Veda was very revealing.
Mm,
The knower of the births. So when we perform action by offering to Agni, then we allow that the knowledge of Agni, which is the knowledge of our Swadharma, to guide our path.
mm,
So I think that is something that is, if we
mm,
allow that to happen, in some ways I understand that as being the equivalent of the psychic being, also the divine,
mhm,
really that light, that there is something in us which knows why,
mm.
and that knower of why what is seems to be the role of Agni. So the more we can grow that, the more we can kindle it and uh, feed that fire, the more there will be lights.
It Jata Vedas, if you take it in both ways, as because Agni is viewed in two different forms in the Veda. One is the flame in the nature. Yes, this is for who mother holds him in the nature. Notice she's pressing him down, hiding him, not delivering him to his father. That is the fire which pushes the whole nature to grow, to evolve. Yeah? And there is another fire when he is born. It's a bit different fire. It's a fire which is flaming already as an individual, as in the heart of man. Yeah, and between these two, there is a long process of evolution. Yeah? And both of them are addressed in the Veda. Both of them are spoken. They speak about that Agni is approached as Yajatra and as Idya or Priya. So he can be beloved, and that is the beloved one who is in the heart, yeah? The love concept of the aspiration in the heart. And the other is that yajatra, worthy of sacrifice, of the effort, every effort made in nature for transforming the body of nature, is that done with the power of Agni, tapasya within. That's not the flame of love in the heart. Tapasya is another heat in the body. And these two heats, two powers, are actually one Agni, only evolutionary evolved Agni, and the Agni which is originally universally there within the nature as the son of Rudra. It's an amazing and very complex vision. Of course, our mind would like to have it kind of separated, and that's why we speak about them in two different forms. But even rishis do this because they have to point out that there is a difference between the tapasya, the tapas within the nature, and the flame within the heart, calling to the divine. And at the same time, they are of the same origin. The tapas within the nature is also calling to the divine. But it has to be framed by the word, as Sri Aurobindo says, by Brahmanaspati, by mantra, and that's why rishis come in. They frame this tapas into the aspiration which is becoming conscious, and only then it can reach to heavens. All right, I can stop here for today, and Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santo Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you. See you then next
Thank
time.
you.